How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pikmin 2. In the last episode, we continued further exploration of Dream Den and had an unfortunate mishap in a few sub-levels leading up to this one. Today's episode, we are going to go ahead and finish up what's supposed to be about 3/4 of this cave. And I will say this sub-level is not really any more kind than the ones that we've already had. As you can see by the layout a little bit, you can see that we got some careening dirigibugs to deal with, along with puffy blowhogs, one of the saddest enemies that we had to face in quite a while. Alright. No, what? How did that bounce happen? What? Okay. Oh, he's not dead? I thought he was dead. Oh my god, I'm actually very bad at this game. I thought he was dead. Okay. So luckily that took care of him. I really thought he was dead. I don't know why I didn't think he was dead, but okay. Alright. Try to distract the bumbling stitch bug over here. No, you stupid puffy blowhog, ignore me. Alright, so we got rid of some of the enemies. Since this cave is so small, the layouts can be pretty bad in your favor if they're not. One thing to try to do, if you can you please? Okay, can you guys please notice me? See, okay, that's not. I didn't want all y'all noticing me at once. Come on. Yeah. Oh, both of them. All right, double the prize. Double the prize. Double the prize. No, but I don't. Oh my god. I feel like I just got pushed. But all right, puffy blowhog being there, that's an advantage. I can take that. All right, come on, drop down. There we go. I like that. Paralyzed a little bit. There we go. All right, so there is only one treasure in this floor, and luckily that puffy blowhog was the one that had it. But with some of these guys still being present, it's not gonna make treasure collecting any easier. Oh, that works out, okay. I hate the bumbling stitch bug. It's just so annoying to work with, but at least it's taken care of. Those plethora enemies is still kind of annoying to, oh, come on, see me. I know you can see me. I know you still see me. Oh, he had to go back. All right, let me just collect this treasure, and then we can go ahead and just see how much more we can clear out. I don't want to waste too much time on this floor, just because there's still a couple more floors that I want to deal with, leading up to the final floor. Throughout the past few episodes, you guys may have realized that I've said that there was 13 floors when there's actually 14, so I miscounted on one. 90 Pokos for the Essence of Desire. So that is gonna make this a little bit more time constricted, just a little bit. What I want to do is, since one of them is a rest sub-level, I will go ahead and just include that one. Depending on how time goes for me in many of these caves, that will kind of dictate. Oh, okay, that's all the way over there. Yeah, that's not it. That's not fun. That will kind of dictate how I kind of go for in these next few sub-levels. If the layouts are friendly in my favor, like this one kind of was. Okay. Come on, drop down, drop down. Hey, that's not helping though. Why do you pay attention the moment I get here, you stupid? I like how that one Pikmin. Oh, no. What? Why did you? Are you kidding me? Come on, I know you see me. I know you see me. I hate you. I really hate you. Oh. Did these guys just not lose their flower ability or something? Oh, that works out. All right, perfect. I got rid of that one at least. And all right, that's working out perfect. This cave is a lot better than I was expecting it to be. Again, like I said, I don't want to waste too much time. And if I can actually just get this guy, if I can actually see him. Why is he so high up? Okay, let me go ahead and break down this barrier so that way we can at least collect the remaining treasures. And then we can go ahead onto the next floor. There shouldn't be any more bodies other than this last one. We already took care of the treasure. Then I can go ahead and let the rest of the Pikmin take this, and then we should be done with this sub-level. Because I believe the last sub-level that we will do here is going to be one that's very familiar to you guys from the last time, from the last cave we visited back at the Hole of Heroes, and that one is an annoying one. which means depending on the layout, we will have to hopefully manage some good time from it, but things are looking a bit better. Spent about 5 minutes here. It could have been a lot less, honestly. It could have been like 3 to 4 if I had actually gone, but it's not a big deal. Because at least the one after this one is the rest level, so this one is actually going to be the first time we see a layout like this. And as you can see, it's a maze, and we see dweebles of every kind here. They make an appearance here, and we gotta be careful because, as you can see, every element appears here. So you gotta traverse this cave a little bit carefully. Alright, I want to make sure I'm not throwing any other Pikmin of any other kind, because we already saw the last time that happened with electrical traps. Did you guys really fall down from that? If I can actually throw Pikmin on here properly, or if they can actually stay on that properly. Okay. So, like I said, this is basically a maze. You just gotta be careful when traversing it. A lot of the dweebles here will make your time here a little bit more difficult if you're not careful. Luckily, since they're not exactly aggressive, they won't really do anything unless we provoke them. So we can technically ignore them. The problem is that since the treasure is on the opposite side, they will go ahead after the treasure. So it's really in your best interest to go ahead and just knock them out along the way. But it's more advised to take care of the traps first, since they are the traps are what's actually going to be causing more of a problem than the dweebles themselves. Throw some there, and then I definitely don't want any electrical traps anywhere nearby. No, I'm afraid you guys are going to go to it, and I don't want you to. And then, as you can also tell, there is an antenna beetle somewhere because our sensors are going crazy. It's over there. Okay. Alright, we'll take out some dweebles along the way. Need some fire. The anoid dweeble is really going to be the only one that's going to really pressure me to be careful, just because of if I'm not careful, they will knock me out pretty easily on my Pikmin. We already saw purples die from the electric traps. I don't want to see any more, since there's only so many more floors left that we have to do, that I really want to be cautious at this point. I thought they would have picked up the treasure, but I guess not. Okay. I want to make sure also all the traps are taken care of first, because I don't want to run the risk of losing Pikmin just because I'm not paying attention to them. Alright. And in terms of time, as long as we hit the 10-minute mark, we should be okay. The rest of this is just poison, honestly. And some more fire. Luckily, no water, but there are going to be some more water elements that we'll see later, and especially if we get to it, the last sublevel of this episode. We'll see that for sure. Especially for those who played, you guys know the kind of sublevel I'm talking about, and it's not one I'm a fan of. I hate that one so much because of how bad you can get unlucky with the layout. Alright. This should be the last serious. Alright, I kind of do want to get rid of that antenna beetle, but dang, that thing runs quick. Like, look at that. That was super quick. Oh, okay. I'll take advantage of that. Alright. I mean, I thought it was getting ready to, like, command all my Pikmin at once, but hey, I got rid of it just in time before it had the chance to even do that. Alright, I really don't care if you take that, honestly. That's not really a concern of mine. But we should have taken care of every hazard along the way, so that should be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start going for the treasures and any of the dweebles that happen to be along the way. Let me just go ahead and actually take care of them if they can let me. Alright, there we go. Make my way over, and then of course this guy. I'm surprised he didn't pick up the treasure. Actually, no. Alright. I don't really want my Pikmin underground like that, so I'm just gonna go ahead with them. Okay, for now, I want everyone under my control because I don't feel comfortable leaving them alone like this. Can you guys please cooperate? Thank you. I guess I'll take out these guys because I know they'll get in the way. I know they will. Please knock it out. Like this guy, I'm gonna throw everything I have at it because I know it's gonna be. There we go. Like I was not holding back. If I see the anoid dweeble, I am not holding back. Those things have to go away immediately. I am not running the risk of losing Pikmin just because I'm being too cautious at killing an enemy. Like, that's not the one thing I want to do. Okay. So we didn't take out every single dweeble along the way, but we will take care of the majority that we'll come across, and of course a lot of them will try to go after our Pikmin. I mean, the items, just because, you know, that's in the dweeble's nature. But at least along the way we should be okay. Come on, Blue. Alright, kind of like that. I think this Mungry was gonna probably be the one that'll probably go after our treasure, but let's go ahead and knock it out, honestly. And then that Dweeb was just too busy holding on to its fallen brethren, so I really don't care. Yeah, he's still too busy clinging on. And then the rest of them I can kind of just ignore because I still want to have enough time to go on to the next one, because after this will be the rest sub-level and then sub-level 10. But we should still have enough time. The Extreme Respirator, 150 Pokos. I kind of went through that a little bit quicker, but it's like, I guess, a doll of some kind, so I'm not really too... As long as I give a description in the name and the Poco amount, that's fine. Alright, yeah, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead, my friend. Not enough time. And I guess all these Weevils are just ignoring me. Or maybe that red one's going after that fallen brethren. I don't know. I really don't know how that's all going to play out. It doesn't really matter. And we get the Pumpkin Head. Jack's Head. 180 Pokos. The Possessed Squash. I mean, hey, we're in the month of October. It's a fitting item, honestly. I mean, we're getting close to that Halloween time again. Alright, and then yeah, he's just ignoring us. Alright, I don't really need to collect anyone else. In fact, seeing these two here kind of does scare me a little bit, because I do run the risk of losing some Pikmin this way. But I'll go ahead. Especially you. You are annoyance personified. And then you, I can get to you. Alright, yeah, you're dead. Like, yeah, you're done. You're donezos. Alright, so I do know that even though the next the next sub-level is a rest level, that doesn't mean it's going to be easy and that we can just walk in and do nothing. I do know there is some iridescent and glint beetles, and I believe the doodlebug is also there too to take advantage of. That way we can at least get some nectar and probably some more potions if we need so. However, with only 5 sub-levels left, well, once we finish this one, it'll be 5 sub-levels left. There really isn't too much more that we can do with our potions. We have a lot to go through. That's basically like if I mess up a couple times, which admittedly has happened, is the only other way I can really exhaust my supply. Alright, that's everything here. Okay, that's everything here. Let's go ahead on to the rest sub-level 9, and then we'll finish it off at number 10. Okay. We are getting close to the end point, and I will say, as much as I love this game so much, this game has given me some agony as of how everything's been going on, and it's still one of my favorite games to play. I will say Pikmin, or the Pikmin series, has been one of those, I guess, genres that has kind of been not loved so much throughout the whole cycle of like the GameCube and Wii games. I kind of find it disappointing that not many people that I know too much about this game. Oh, okay, what a great way to start. What a great way to start. Come on. Alright, there we go. Oh. Alright, okay. And then it's gonna probably go away. Oh, not yet? Alright, it's probably gonna go away soon. Alright, now it'll go away. Oh! Alright, now it goes away. Now this is the glint beetle. Wait, doodlebug is still. Oh, there's more than one doodlebug. Okay. I like how it's stuck there, though. I don't think I'm really gonna get any rewards out of that, though, honestly. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach that, will I? It's a lot of ultra bitter sprays. I feel like there should be one more somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I feel like I explored every crevice, but I'm not sure. Let me go ahead and let captains take this. Olimar, you actual dick. You pushed me out the way for that, didn't you? Come on. Go. Alright, and then we should be able to get one more. If I do it successfully, we should have an equal number of ultra bitter sprays and spicy sprays. If I can do this properly. Oh, come on. Yeah. Alright, so that should be it. As far as I know, that should be everyone here, I think. I don't see anything else popping up. There's supposed to be more of these glint and flint beetles, but I'm not seeing them unless they're in the crevices, and I didn't even check those. Okay, so yeah, you're already here. Come on, where are my purples at? I don't want this guy going away. Alright, I think it's just gonna be more nectar and ultra spicy spray. Alright, so where is... There you are. Oh, that was an accidental throw and it still managed to work out. Dang. Look at all that spicy sprays. I mean, I will probably end up trying to use a lot in the last sub-level when we go ahead against the boss. That'll probably be the only time I start to use a ton like that. Just to take advantage of having like, what, nearly 17? I think we have one more, don't we? Yeah. Come on. And last bit of our reserves, President. Let's go ahead and share this final meal. Alright, so that's that taken care of, and now we go ahead, I don't know where the other two are, it doesn't matter, everyone's a leaf, everyone's a flower, so it doesn't really matter, and we go on to sub-level 10. This will be the last one in today's episode, and it'll be a great way to wrap things up for here, because this sub-level is the second one in the entire series, and it's one that we didn't have a great time in back at the Hall of Heroes. Once you see the layout, it'll be very obvious what it is, because as we drop, it's that kind of sub-level again. Okay, so we have Wallywogs, Gatling Groins, Water Dumples galore. It's not a fun sub-level to get through. Okay. I also don't like how... Okay. No. Alright. I'm gonna hopefully... I'm so glad I ran through that pretty successfully. I'm gonna... Alright. Because I do know this Wallywog is gonna somehow see me. Yeah, I knew it. And then I can go ahead and kill it this way. It should be good. And he was so confused on what to do next. Alright. The thing that's kind of scares me is that the lesser spotted... Oh, you think you're going to do something, my guy? Okay, I didn't mean for it to come next to my captain, but it still happened anyway. The thing is, I don't know where the treasure is, but I'm guessing the Gatling Groink has it. I'm only going to assume that's the only thing that makes sense. If it can get its way... Oh, no. That kind of annoyed me. Okay. Also, the Gatling Groink can see my purple over there. That Gatling Groink had amazing accuracy to do that. I am actually very mad. I had a good run so far, and that had to... Enough of that. I'll be right back after that sad Just give me 1 second, guys. That was so bad.
1 hour later.
Alright, guys. Welcome back. You have no idea how many resets of this I had to do to finally get it to where I can finally get to the Gatling Groink and not lose any Pikmin along the way. It was very, very tedious. And what doesn't help is that the treasure is always going to be guarded by the lesser spotted jelly float. And it's normally going to be on the opposite side of the location where you spawn at, so it's not going to be exactly something that's going to be easily within reach. So one method to kind of take advantage of is if you happen to have any ultra spicy sprays, use them to your advantage, or if you have any ultra bitter sprays, again, use them to your advantage. It's pretty much also a good idea to use it on the Gatling Groink. I didn't happen to use it because I did use my purples on it. Luckily, it was on somewhat dry land. It was still in the water, but enough to where my Pikmin weren't going to die from it. But this also isn't going to help. I can... Alright, there we go. Alright, oh, no. And then... The sad timing would be if I don't have... Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm probably going to lose out on my ultra... Yeah, there we go. I lost out on it. I'll use it one more time just because I know my Pikmin are going to probably find a way to really mess with me right here. Alright, like right here. There we go. Alright. Alright, good. You are an annoyance. Well, everyone in this cave has been an annoyance, but this especially. Alright, there we go. And then I'm gonna take you out because I know you're gonna be an annoyance somehow too. Alright, that's fine. But as soon as I knock him out, that should be everyone. Apart from that. Alright. Alright, luckily I ran out of my spicy spray just in time for everyone to not get eaten from it. Okay, the other thing about this cave is make sure you have 15 blue Pikmin as well, because they're pretty much going to be your only guaranteed way of getting the treasure back to your hut. Because like I said, unless it somehow spawns in where you spawn over, which apparently it's rare. I don't know if it can actually happen, but just make sure that's the case, or else you're done. You basically can't get this treasure and have to come back. But we do get... I don't honestly know what this is supposed to be. The Talisman of Life, 90 Pokos. Again, I don't know what that's supposed to be. It would be great if someone could tell me, but I really don't know what that is. Okay, so we did collect everything. Time-wise, we did okay. We did kind of already overshoot the time limit we were supposed to be at, but it's still fine. A lot of it will be already fixed with, so that's not a big deal. It's just that this cave is just so bad. I'm gonna go ahead for the record and say that this is probably the worst cave in all of Pikmin 2 that isn't a boss floor, because this is just brutal. You're pretty much required to use your blue Pikmin. I mean, you guys seen me complain about Submerged Castle already, but this takes it to a different level, because this, like, you're allowed to bring other Pikmin. So, I mean, you can use them, but the fact that a lot of it just didn't go our way makes it just that much more annoying. Like, that... I don't even want to deal with this place anymore. We still have sublevel 11, 12, and 13 left, so that'll be our penultimate episode. But besides that, guys, we are done here. We will now be going on to our last few floors, and then up to then, it'll be the final episode, guys. We will be wrapping things up very shortly. 2 more episodes, and we are done with Pikmin 2. We would have done everything we can here. We would have gathered every treasure and grabbed as much of our prize money as we can. We're almost done, guys. We're almost at the final stretch, but we will end things off for here today, guys. So, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Do hope you enjoyed. Minor recap. These past few sublevels, from 7 to this one, have been hell. The only one was the rest level, which wasn't bad. It was actually the only decent one, but every other sublevel has been a pain in the ass. Yes, I said pain in the ass because it had been. Except sublevel 9, that was actually pretty easy. But apart from that, everything else was a reset galore, and I hate it. But there's still 4 more to go. We will be tackling on the next 3 in the next episode. Those should promise us to be just as hard as these ones, and then the final one, we'll see how we fare with that. But we take it one step at a time, following the penultimate episode next time. So guys, this has been your boy Ron, and until next time, I'll see you guys back at Dream Den for sublevel 11 to see what we have in store for the next few final floors. See you guys then. Take care.